We are back. Ka-chow, ka-chow. My pistols,
country.
My pistols say ka-chow.
Colton, you put the country.
I like that. Clem, we're gonna have to beep that though.
Clem, just
first
beep
30
that
seconds.
one out. Just beep out
Sorry.
the word.
Yeah,
and
you.
people will be able to figure out what Ari said.
You don't know who said it.
Horrible.
It's not a video.
I just said
Ari.
Ari.
So.
No, well, that's
Ari, and I think-
misinformation.
I think
spreading
everyone knows what our
CK
voices
Lounge.
sound like.
Woo! Anyway,
Welcome back, everyone.
welcome back. I'm Colton.
I'm Andrew,
And I'm Shmari.
and this is episode 61.
65.
The rootinest tuneness episode in the Wow Wow West.
You thought
No, I didn't.
we are so
really good.
guys? We're so back. We just had some pizza. We were trying
Okay.
the new downtown Burbank Slice House.
Before we even get into this,
What?
Colton has been edging us with this disgusting
Oh
story
my
all
God.
day.
Yeah, a
and I'm
disgusting
so
story.
curious. Just please tell me what it is.
Okay, I got guys. I'm gonna start you out with my disgusting story. So yesterday, I had to take my car into the shop. I did, so I'm carless, but I got to catch a movie at 11:50. So it's like 11 o'clock, and I go, you know what? Just drop me off at downtown Burbank. I'm gonna start my day right with a slice of pizza from Slice House.
Right.
Yes.
So I go and I grab my slice, have my slice. I meet up with Amit, and we go see the movie. Afterwards, I go, Amit, I'm so sorry. You got to drive me home because I don't have my car. And he's like, that's fine, but I'm really hungry. I could go for a slice of pizza. So I go.
And you
no.
you were probably like, well, I ate earlier. I don't need to.
I said,
No problem. I'll watch you eat. I assume it's going to be like, you know what? I actually had pizza, but
Right
please
before
do not
this.
let me hinder you at
Yeah.
all. Like, get your slice of pizza. I'm actually good. Because
Yeah.
did you have anything at the movies?
so I probably had an icy,
right.
and maybe some candy. And then I said, then I said,
Said it to himself.
I said, Amit, ye, and dare I say, ha. Let's go get a slice of pizza. So I go back to Slice House, and the same cashier is there, and I'm like, "Fuck!" She just saw me like order like maybe actually exactly 2.5 hours ago. What am I gonna do? So then Amit's like, "Hey, you know what you want? Go ahead." And I was like, "Actually, bro, you just go ahead." So I tried to like go to the different cashier.
Right. Smart.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
The other guy was dealing with like 3 people. Mitt was quick in and out of there. So then I walk up.
Yeah.
We both knew.
Accurate.
We'll get back to that and where that came from. So we both knew. I said, I kind of just, tried to hide the fact that I knew, and I'm like, I'm gonna order another. It's a
Why
different
didn't you
slice
just say
pizza.
like hello again or something like
Hey
that?
No, I didn't even acknowledge
Still
it.
hungry.
Hey again,
Nope.
still hungry.
I just dead smiled.
Were you holding an icy at that point too?
Covered in blue.
Yeah, the only difference in my appearance was that I had a red tongue now from an icy. Yeah, teeth
Torqued up from Gladiator 2.
Yeah, of
torqued
course.
up, and so I had my second slice of pizza that day.
No,
Then,
not your second slice. Your
Second time.
second time.
my second time.
I just want to. Yeah.
How many slices total?
2 slices so far.
Oh, so you only had
I
one
did
before.
only have one before.
Oh, you only got one before.
I only got one before.
Oh, okay.
So I have now another slice of pizza.
One?
Okay.
New York
so
style slice.
At this point, 2 slices of pizza,
2 slices of pizza.
a large icy, and some candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as we're leaving, guys, this was crazy. There was a pop-up tent that was selling cinnamon rolls.
What is wrong with you?
Massive cinnamon rolls, guys.
How do you do it?
Massive cinnamon rolls.
How does he fucking do it?
So obviously Amit and I looked at it and we said,
yeah.
we gotta try
Did
the
Amit
cinnamon
get
rolls.
any snacks, candy?
No, not at the movies.
But he also didn't have pizza.
He also didn't have pizza
right
before.
He didn't have pizza right before. So we saw this little pop-up tent. I go, well, we got to try it. It's cinnamon rolls inspired by hip hop legends. So
Oh, we know. One thing we know about Colton,
I got to do that.
he loves hip hop
Loves
legends.
Missy
So
Elliott.
I had the
Can you
dude.
name-
I had the Missy Elliott cinnamon roll,
Fucking
and
goddamn.
it came with strawberry cheesecake crumble
Fuck
and
off!
strawberries
What are you
on
doing?
top. Dude,
Every
I'm-
day that you're
I'm
alive
fine.
is a miracle.
You don't deserve it. You
So
don't
then
deserve
I'm
life.
indulging in what life has to offer.
And he like barely finishes his plates when we go to restaurants sometimes.
This is true.
But it's
Every
like,
time
but
we
then
go,
it's like if you give him a 20-minute spacer and it's like an impromptu thing, he'll eat
yeah, but it
it.
doesn't make any
Guzzle
sense
it.
because when we go to Los Amigos, he gets like one hard
all he
shell
needs.
taco.
Yeah.
That's it. Is it like you just need the sugar?
I
think it's a brain. I think it's like a clocking.
It's a brain thing.
Like
It's gotta be
logging
a
it in. Okay, what
brain
next?
worms.
What else?
It could be my stomach
Must be
has
where
a
it ends.
second stomach that is only exclusively for
Candy,
dessert and junk food. I don't know if that's a fact.
How are you not enormous?
Well, I don't know. He's so
It's bulking season.
it's poking season. Come on,
Don't
it's good.
join him.
Hey, it's
Sorry.
the donut pump. You gotta acknowledge
I was
the
gonna
donut
say the
pump.
donut pump.
It's real.
so much worse. It's like less offensive than the donut pump that it actually makes him lose weight. Okay, keep going.
Good. So
That was the end.
had to be the end, right? So we go to
Colton.
1, 2, 3 farms.
Oh, that's
the
lavender
Christmas
farms.
nights, the lavender fields, the Christmas night.
It's all the way in inland.
It's Inland Empire.
So this happened during the day, right?
No, this happened at 3:30, and we got in the car at 3:45, and then we drove to there. So 2 hours later, we arrive at the farms. We're a little early, so the lines are not bad, which is great for when you need food.
You must be stuffed at this point.
I'm starving, so
Starving.
you know what I say?
It's been 2 hours. You expect this man
Come
to
on,
not eat every 2 hours?
It must have just started digesting.
I know.
The room is there.
So we get there, and there's a big sign that says sourdough pizza. And so I get the fig and arugula sourdough pizza
On top of your 2 pizzas.
with ricotta and honey. And it's a personal size 10-inch pizza.
10-inch pizza
So I devour that,
eat it?
eat that with the margarita.
Okay.
with a margarita.
Oh,
Okay.
then what?
Margarita's a surprise. Mint and Sammy got that
Oh,
for
that,
me.
Well,
that's
you're
a
not gonna-
surprise.
you're not
Oh,
surprise.
that's a
Guys,
surprise.
it couldn't be me.
he's just-
I was just gonna do
Oh,
water.
he's
I was
just
It doesn't
indul-
count. It's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise. Come on.
And then you're gripping the shelf right now.
And then today, you guys, I had to show you Slice House. So I go back to Slice House, and it's the same cashier
Today?
that was there yesterday.
That person?
Yes. And I saw her, and we both looked at each other, made eye contact, and I was like,
Sorry.
I'm fucking here.
It's giving my
And then I
huge-
ordered 2 pieces of pizzas today
Yeah.
at Slice House.
This is less than a 12-hour turnaround.
So in the past,
Or 24-hour turnaround.
in the past 24 hours, I've had
No,
You
or
had
you,
maybe
you were
two-
correct with 12 hours
Maybe
because
24
he had
pizzas. Have you shit since?
he did right.
Yeah,
before
right
the-
when we got here.
Before
Yeah.
this.
And how did you describe that?
I called it I believe a monster shit is what I called it.
Oh, I wonder.
But I don't know. It wasn't like, honestly, it wasn't
I-
even that big a deal.
You know, it's funny because he had the
this-
icy. The whole thing was like purple. So
Yeah.
it came out like an icy. See, Andrew, it offends me. It offends me on a deep level because he has the fucking nerve to go and be like, Iron Gut Castleton over here. When I
It's
in
true.
when I do one thing where I eat a lot, but then he does this on the regular.
right. Well, no.
No.
It was a surprise.
It was a
Oh,
surprise.
He said it was,
Margarita was a surprise.
It was a surprise. So it actually.
Andrew, you know
touched
what's
on
crazy?
regular.
Andrew, you know what's crazy?
What's crazy about that?
We had this podcast lined up a few days ago, more than a week ago.
Right.
We knew we were going to record, and we knew we were going to get pizza today.
Right. I sent a reel that was like, hey, this is crazy.
And this
there's
was 4 or 5 days ago.
new pizza
Yeah.
spot that opened up.
And he said we can do that on Sunday when we record.
Yep.
It sounds great.
Saturday comes the day before. He knows we're going tomorrow.
Right.
Pizza. So I had to.
So you feel
I
good.
did it. I'm feeling awesome. There's a lot of. There's a lot of.
Does your personal trainer listen to this
And
sometimes?
Clem, cut the whole. We're gonna start over.
No, Clem, you keep that in. You keep that in. You've welded.
Yep,
in.
I'm sorry. I've been really bad. I've been going to the gym and
You
I've been eating
apologizing,
pizza.
Are you apologizing to
to
us?
To
Yeah.
God.
We just went on a 6-day fucking binge in Japan.
Yeah, but at least we walked 6 miles.
Ramen. The
a
food
day.
was good.
Did you get much walking in?
I've gotten so much
from?
walking in.
Good.
Must be in that. You probably walked a lot in that 2-hour car drive.
Right.
It prepped me for. I burned those calories off right before the whole 10-inch pizza thing.
How did you feel? Were you like, I feel heavy?
So I would say that at the farms, I stopped and I told Sammy like 8 o'clock. We had to go till 10. It was closing at 10.
Right.
The goal was to get to 10. 8 o'clock, I was like, Sammy, I got to tell you, I'm incredibly tired right now. And she was like, why are you
That
so
is-
sleepy,
that's
Colton?
so unlike Colton.
He's usually ready to go
He's usually
all
ready to
night
fuck. You know, we didn't
I'm
talk
a
about it in the
fucking
Japan episode. We
partier.
did not retouch back on it. But Colton in Japan, every single day was like, dude, we're going all fucking night.
It's like we wake up, we get the day going, we have our breakfast, we do an activity.
I'm jazzed. As soon as morning,
Colton's so hyper.
Yeah.
He's like smacking us and giving us little tickles, and he's
Yeah.
like, come on. And
I want to bite.
he tells us every day at 3 p.m.
Yes, I was gonna say he gets the
feeling good.
zoomies at 3 or 4
Yes.
p.m. Exactly. He's slapping us about.
This is-
He's going, oh yes. He's doing that. He's
On a
doing his
public
best.
train.
His best
Yeah.
Maui scream. It is like
And he says, tonight we're going crazy.
This is gonna be
We're
the
going
night for
fucking-
the boys.
this is gonna be a night
we're
for
gonna
the
hit a
boys,
single
yeah.
digits tonight.
Yeah.
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 And to his credit, we do hit the single digits.
Single digits.
It is
The 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
o'clock.
where he's like, because you can tell
Boys.
right away. All of a
it
sudden,
gets
Colton
quiet.
Colton
Yeah.
stops talking. There's no more sin. There's no more like this is it is a night. There's no more
And
singing.
It harshly ends. Yeah.
It harshly ends with
yeah.
I'm a little tired.
Oh man,
No,
I didn't need to
my
like
bad.
rest
Do you,
for a minute.
and again, I don't mean to continue to dunk
No,
on you.
this is good.
I think we
But
should.
do you surprise yourself every day? Do you at 4 p.m. every day you're like, no, today
Is the day.
Do you
Do you
lie to
live-
yourself? Like what's going on?
Do you live in your own kind of like sitcom where you don't remember anything from previous episodes? You don't learn any lessons.
Slightly.
You just story of the week.
It a little bit because the problem
Fuck
is
you.
the problem is I know I keep telling myself I'll just hit it tonight. You know what I mean? Like I gotta get this done. I gotta tackle that tonight. Like XYZ needs to get done. I'll do some laundry at like
thumbnails maybe.
yeah thumbnails maybe. Nah,
Maybe some thumbnails.
maybe some thumbnails need to
Yeah,
get done
yeah,
for
yeah.
Andrew.
God
Yeah.
forbid, last minute
But
rush.
God forbid I'm up again at midnight at Sunday night, you know. Don't worry about it.
A little scramble,
Just
you know?
a little scramble.
I can help you.
No, no, guys, because I can do it at night. You know, I can do it at night, and then
You do
night
understand
hits,
I'm unemployed. I have so much free time.
and I just crash.
He hates your art so
No,
much.
it's
I
not
think it
true.
truly comes down to that.
Not true.
Yeah.
All right, just cut the tapes.
What
Done.
tapes? This is your
Pull the
this is your
tapes out.
story.
This is my story, and I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna
The
end
thing
it.
is, I listen to
brave
this
enough.
and I'm not surprised. I'm not like, that's so much food. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that adds up.
That's what you do to yourself.
That's right.
That's almost like scientifically, biologically, what would happen to a person if they consumed 6 slices
So
of
you mean
pizza.
12,000
I see.
calories in one day? Colt,
I
what do you
don't
eat
know.
tonight? Truthfully, what do you think you're gonna do? Don't do the voice. Just tell me. Just tell me.
Just an honest answer. You want like
yeah,
a,
give me an honest answer.
I might do I could see myself doing a soup tonight
Okay.
Okay.
if I
Candy soup.
it just a little bit of whipped cream and
We're gonna see him in a mid at Los Amigos.
yeah, dude. You know, life is spontaneous.
Bean
You
dips
never
of soup.
know. Maybe someone will hit me up and say, "Hey, it's time for
You still in your yes phase?
slice." Well,
You
so
still
I
in your
told
yes
Sammy
era?
last night. I said it might have to be time for the boundary phase. You know what I'm saying? Put up some boundaries. Say,
Wow, my boundary
It wouldn't
phase.
be yesterday or today though.
but it couldn't possibly be.
I mean, you're not saying yes to things you don't want to do. You're just saying yes to the things you want to do, but it's just tiring. Do it all.
Yeah. I like to say yes. My therapist recently told me that I need to start practicing. Let me check my schedule. I got to check my schedule and
That'd
get
be
back
great.
to you.
Wow. Actually,
Wouldn't
if
that be
you
nice?
if you could check your schedule, that would be great.
So that's been a thing maybe that I
I like
need
that.
to
I like that
address.
deflect.
good
That
one.
doesn't feel like a no.
It's,
That like
it's not a no because I am a people
If I
pleaser.
can fit it in, I'll do
If
it.
I can fit it in,
Yeah.
I'd like to, but and also because what keeps happening, I think to me that I do a lot is I genuinely want to do everything.
Yeah.
And I really do. And then like a rough day at work happens, or like I don't leave room for the like inevitable like human like me getting tired at 8 o'clock. I don't
Yes,
leave room
yeah.
for that, and I just say yes to everything. And so I
You're,
think
you're thinking in a very logical like
Yeah, I'm like,
that space is open, so
Why not?
why wouldn't I be able to squeeze that in? Why wouldn't I be able to squeeze in a Missy Elliott cheesesteak?
Missy Elliott,
What was it?
Missy Elliott,
Cheesesteak.
no strawberry cheesecake cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
It was good. Oh, baby.
what were the other flavors that was?
Bro,
Okay.
other flavors.
What were the other flavors that like?
Tupac's.
I was gonna
Dude,
say.
there was Tupac, there was a Biggie, there was a Cardi B, there was a the Drake, but then they slapped Kendrick Lamar's face over it.
That's funny.
Which I
like
thought
that.
was clever.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were great. There was one with Fruity
Drake's-
Pebbles,
Was Drake's covered in like little kid candy?
Oh,
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
Damn.
So good.
No, I mean, and then there was a peanut butter Reese's peanut butter one, you know. So there was some of that on top. I think Amit got that. Then there was a cinnamon.
Was there
I like.
an M&M one with M&Ms?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I would.
but
Ari, no joke in my head. I was like cinnamon M&Ms.
Yep,
Cinnamon
cinnamon. There's something there.
M&Ms.
Cinnamon M&Ms.
Missed opportunity
M&Ms.
for them.
That is crazy.
There's a cinnamon toast crunch one that was very tempting. You know, crumble up some cinnamon toast crunch on top of your cinnamon roll.
Lil
Maybe
Nas
you go back
X's-
tonight. Maybe you go back.
Maybe they're
They
there.
were. We were at the Slice House and they were setting up for something tonight.
Something
Were
tonight.
they really?
Yeah, they had all those. I assume it was in that little alleyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It was on the main street actually too, because they were doing a big thing on the main.
Oh, that's cool.
downtown Burbank. Yeah.
It'd be crazy. Might as well check it out. You're so close.
I mean, we could use dessert. We had pizza.
I feel the pizza wanting to leave my butthole right now.
What was your guys' review? What's your review of Slice House by Tony something pizza Emmy winner?
I think we all Emmy award-winning pizza
Emmy
maker.
award-winning pizza.
Yeah.
I think we all came to the conclusion of there might be the ones where they stack too much on
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
But the base ingredients are really good.
The base.
Yes, their New
bread
York,
is
their
good.
New York slice, just cheese, was very good. But yeah,
agree.
some of the other stuff, because it was like you either get it plain or with everything, and they didn't have anything in between. It was like
yeah.
every single slice had pepperoni, sausage, bacon,
Ricotta.
swirls, which were old. It was just like it's too
dollop.
it's too much flavor
Yeah.
on that. That they didn't go together for me. But I thought that cheese slice was pretty good.
That cheese slice.
I liked the dough of the what was it? That's the
Sicilian.
Sicilian.
Oh yeah.
It was very crispy but like fluffy.
Fluffy.
And then I had the Detroit,
You had the focaccia.
where it was essentially just a loaf of bread with some sauce on it. Like that to me, that is in the same level of like a deep dish where it's like it's a separate thing that happens to be made of the same things.
I would go there again for slices, or
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be a pretty decent delivery.
Yes.
It's not a
Whole
bad
pie.
bargain either. It was like
No,
five.
no.
It's for a plain cheese. It's like $5.95 for a big slice.
Yeah.
I would say to be able to go there and park easily and just grab something, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Also, I think it's a great idea having it right across the street from that AMC.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
I know.
If you're open late, you get out of a movie
you could
late.
slam in some slices while
You could even have a slice before you go to the movie.
Well,
and that's it.
Have some stuff at the movies. Then afterwards, you go, "Oh my god, it's been 2.5 hours.
I should eat."
I gotta have another slice."
hey, Slice House,
Right?
if you're listening, have that deal.
Right?
Do a before and after
you should
slice.
you should just create a
Actually, brilliant.
Yeah.
create a
punch card.
create your own tunnel from the theater to the entrance.
I want a Slice House punch card that's like before movie, after movie. You gotta tell them what movie you saw.
Yep.
It has to
show
be
'em
the
the
same
ticket.
person, and they
Yep.
have to
Must be the same
they have to
person
look
within
at
a
you.
3-hour window. Yeah.
You get that second slice, even get it fucking free, dude.
Well,
You don't make
well,
any
I
money.
know if you
I don't think you deserve a reward for going back. It's like a reward.
Encouragement.
You should pay more.
You should pay him actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a punishment.
Well, you're standing, dude.
I am.
Oh my god, he almost hit his head.
Oh,
That was disgusting, dude.
Yeah, that's my disgusting story. I hope you guys enjoyed, but maybe it wasn't as disgusting as the diarrhea on the train story from last episode.
These all are in the same Venn diagram
Yeah, the diagram of Colty's stomach.
of you're
Colty's
a-
colon.
you're a-
Colty's colon. Come on.
You're a survivor, dude. That's what you
I'm
are.
a fucking tummy ache survivor.
Yo, what does your Livestrong bracelet look like? Is it brown? Like, and it's like I'm fighting for Colton while he's
Colton's-
fighting for his
for
life.
Colton's colon?
For Colton's colon.
Yo, that's Colton's colon bracelet. Yo,
All
we're
right.
gonna have those on the
All right,
Couch Kids
comment.
store.
Yeah, comment below if you want a Colton's
Hashtag
colon.
Colton's
Colton fight for the.
It's not like a
We're
heart.
gonna-
It's like a butt with arrows through the cheeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one arrow piercing both cheeks.
Survivor, dude.
skewering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on a pizza. It's on a slice of pizza.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh, it's like do you guys remember the charm bracelet fad that was like when we were a little younger?
Yeah, like
Where-
around the Livestrong era, or are you talking about like little after or before?
Early
It's like-
2000s where it was
like
that
little
metallic
things,
charms. And
yeah.
each charm you could take it apart and like add a new charm to
Oh,
it.
that's
So
cool.
everyone
Yeah,
had
yeah.
individual charms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like not like Pandora. Like what are you talking about? What is it called? I don't even know what they're called. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up.
What's going
There was like a specific brand of charm bracelet. There was a specific brand of charm bracelet in the early 2000s that was like these square pieces to the bracelet, and you could swap the pieces out with different charms.
Are you telling? It's like a string, and then
Yeah.
you like slide like letter blocks. On
No,
it.
that's
This? You see this?
Oh.
yes,
Yes, I know exactly what.
Okay,
That
I don't know what these are.
And it's like
Clem,
kinda- it
Clem
like-
will
it
throw
like-
up a photo of
is.
these.
It like stretches.
Yeah, it stretches to fit your hand and stuff, but you can take the individual pieces off and you get new charms and stuff. You add it so it can like represent your dog, your family, whatever. Mine will be like that for the Colton heads out there.
Well,
We'll
yeah,
have
what
a-
would be on your charm
it'll
bracelet?
be colon,
Just
it'll be a colon, a dirty colon.
It'd be like a thing of events. So it'd be
Yeah.
like breakfast burrito, a slice of pizza,
Filling
a
up.
film, a pizza,
a train,
train,
and then like
Russell
a face
Crowe.
where I'm like, "Ugh," and then
a scared Japanese woman.
Yeah,
and a
and me
toilet full of
running.
dookie,
it's like a panel of me running.
like poop squirts.
Yeah, poop trail, and Sour Patch candies.
This is vile.
Woo!
Good stuff, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
was,
I'm proud of you.
that was disgusting.
I'm
you
proud of
guys-
you in a not great way.
What did like, you know what? I've been yapping about my crazy
Your
adventure this
post-Japan
week.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good post-Japan week.
What happened on your guys' post Japan week?
Why so fast?
It did go by fast. I feel like I like it took a while to catch up on like sleep. Oh no, off the plane I went to a comedy show and that was about. And then
That
the
was
next
nuts,
day I went
dude.
to another comedy show.
You're a powerhouse.
Yeah,
Did you survive?
I did, but I fell asleep around like
I did.
I was trying to to fight it past 8 o'clock, but
That was tough, man.
that was
We
rough.
were all waking up at 3 and sending each
Yep.
other Instagram reels.
It was so funny to see that. Like
it was like at 3.
fucking clockwork, 3 a.m. to like 5:30. It was you guys were gonna
Did you
send
guys
something.
just sit in bed during that time? Like,
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
nothing to do.
No,
Actually, you
just
know
reels.
what? I went downstairs after I woke up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I went downstairs and I just watched like movies and TV shows.
Like like in the living room.
No.
Yeah, so I like watched the Batman.
Buddy.
I watched the Batman. I watched all of the Batman and like
Again?
2 other movies. Well, no, because I didn't finish it from the flight.
Because it was
bat.
insane.
Because it was insane.
Yeah.
And I was also like on Xanax and Dramamine,
Yeah.
so I don't remember
Okay.
any of it. I remember watching it again on my couch being like, oh, that was important. I don't remember this at all. So I was like watching it for the first time again.
That's good.
But other than that, I think I just watched a movie a day at 4 a.m. and that was
That's
nice.
smart. It's kind of nice when it's all quiet and dark.
It was nice.
I used to do that. That reminds me of when I had double days for water polo. We had like a practice at like, it'd be like at like 6 in the morning, I think, or something like ridiculous.
Gross.
And then I would get home and I was like super tired, but like kind of awake 'cause you just worked out basically. And so I would make something to eat, and then I used to throw on G4.
Oh,
Yo!
G4
Like,
TV, dude.
G4
I
TV.
loved G4. What
Yeah.
was your favorite show?
I don't know. It was just the one where they just
Attack of the Show.
I was gonna say,
Attack
I
of
think
the
it was
Show.
Attack of the Show that was.
Olivia Munn was on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Olivia Munn. That's who it was. And I would just watch her talk about games and be like, huh.
I love that. That show, X Play, was great.
X
I
Play.
love
Yes,
X
I like X Play.
X Play was great. I don't know how many. I feel like they had like 3 shows: Attack of the Show, X Play, and something else. And they came back recently.
Tron was on it, and that was the first time I'd ever watched Tron.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They came back. They did like a whole panel where they like. Do you remember that?
No.
They. Oh God.
Well, I
They
feel like
seem like the perfect thing to like turn into a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Did they-
That's
did
all
they-
they have to do.
did they
I
not
don't
do that?
know, but they should.
I'm gonna look it up because I know that they all came back because they did a teaser and then they played the jingle, and I'm now forgetting the jingle.
Uh-oh.
But it was.
Maybe not. Maybe not that.
I think that was it. I don't remember that being the jingle. I thought it was like da na na na. Yeah.
Clem, please cut that
Clem,
out.
keep that.
No.
Clem, keep that.
No. Andrew, we're not keeping that.
Oh my God! Just let us push the envelope.
What envelope?
That one.
No.
We're
That
not allowed to
envelope.
push the envelope.
Beep
dude.
that.
Oh yeah, Clem. Just beep that.
Just throw a beep. over.
Just throw a hard beep over there. Okay, this jingle. This jingle. They ready? Hold on.
And then it says it.
What the fuck are we listening to?
That was it.
I-
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't.
Fuck.
really- I
Well,
don't
I
really
fucked that
remember
up, but
I don't remember
I
that
love-
I
either.
remember when it sounded like.
I'm
the one
sorry,
I did.
Andrew.
no, it's fine. No, it was Ari's was actually closer.
You know what it sounded like? It sounded like every game trailer that you ever hear at like
Yeah.
the Game Awards, where it's like traverse through hell.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, and then you got like a bass drop of
Yeah.
oh sorry, bud.
Assassin's Creed poopity.
Yeah. Boom.
It sounded like a Transformers trailer. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't like launch on YouTube and get like super big and become like the game.
Well, because it feels like you have a blend of nostalgia plus people that like I'm sure work as journalists and
hosts
it's a
and
brand.
Journalists are fucking incredible, dude. Yo, if you guys are looking for YouTube channels that are like that, hit up Nintendo Life. Hit up fucking Good Vibes Gaming.
Good Vibes Gaming.
We love Good Vibes Gaming.
We did a commercial for them.
We did a little commercial for them.
That was fun. That was fun to meet.
That was
Nash
really
and
fun.
everything.
Yeah.
Ash Paulson.
Yeah.
We did an Ash Paulson Let's Play too.
Yeah,
Anyone's
there's
check
an
that
Ash Paulson Let's Play. That was a fun one. And yeah, there's tons of people out there that do games journalism that like have amazing YouTube channels. So if you want something that's G4 like, go do it, dog.
Also going to shout out Shedding Starlight, which is a Kingdom Hearts one. Our good friends
Kingdom
over
Hearts
there.
podcast.
It's fucking awesome for shouting people out, but they do a great job. They have a script every week. Highly recommend. Yeah, they're great.
It's fucking awesome.
Sorry, I watched one yesterday that was Phil Edwards. Do you guys watch Phil Edwards?
I don't think so.
I think
It's just a man.
He used to work for Vox. So his videos are very much that like very satisfying, incredible editing, the like timing.
Love that.
It feels like a fully written thing.
Yeah.
And he just did one on the secret economics of escape rooms.
Love
It's
that.
a fascinating
Oh my
30-minute video where he like talks to people who make them and like there's like this weird, almost impossible problem of like how much money you can make from it depending on how much money you put in, and it's like it shouldn't make sense, but it's so cool. You should watch it.
That's cool.
Man, I'm such a video essay nerd. Fucking every frame of painting is back.
Yes, that's right. Good for him.
Tony Zhao, dude. But don't go anywhere. Don't go clicking those channels just yet because we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
We'll fucking know.
We'll know.
Don't.
We invested in new YouTube technology made by the government. We're watching you. We're watching you. We know when you don't watch our videos. And if you don't, we're going to kill you.
We can't actually say that, so that's a joke.
Kill you.
Nope, that is actually a joke. We're not allowed Ari.
Colton, and I'm gonna kill you.
Don't give that to the AI.
I have a stomach ache, so you know it's me.
I'm going to shit on your face.
Oh, God. All right.
Take a break. Woo. At the end.
Finish the fight.
Andrew Brooks locking in for duty.
Bam. Colton Davis clocks in.
Let's do this.
That's our Couch Kids video game trailer to drop.
What would be the explosion happens, the camera like slowly trucks in on you. What do you say?
What about this though?
Oh
It's just a big, it's a fart.
We're like,
explosion.
what's all this gas in the air? And Colton's like, what about this? We're like, no.
Anybody got
Lights
a
a
light?
match. Yeah. Hard.
Green screened into it.
Benji green screen flying through the explosion.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. We are back on it. We got crazy questions this week.
Crazy questions.
All these kinds of questions.
Before we get into that, we got to talk about our new obsession.
A new obsession. You got a taste of it in episode 59. Something that we've been dabbling in. It is the
Dark arts. Sorry. Go ahead.
the Pokemon Pocket TCG game.
It rules.
It's so
ripping, y'all.
intuitive.
Yep.
If you like Pokemon at all in any sort of capacity, and
Please.
you're skeptical about learning the card game, give it a try because it's fun.
It's fun. It's very intuitive. I had never played the card game before. I've been a collector for many years. I've loved Pokemon for many years. And I just never dabbled in the card game because I was like, it's too complex. I don't need to learn it. Like, I just like the art. I even got this mobile app game thinking I would just rip packs and collect the art. My God, does that game hook its fucking fangs in
It
you.
gives you like a new appreciation of the cards, I bet, right?
Yes. I now, if I'm looking at the cards, I'm like, that's an interesting attack. Interesting. I could use that.
Strategy.
Because I feel like when I was a kid, I would always look at the attacks and be like, oh, that's a high number, whatever. But then there was always the subtext under that was like, flip 4 coins. And I was like, no.
Whatever that is.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
I
I've
don't
never
need
seen
it.
a coin in my life.
I know what you're thinking. It's probably just some sort of like pay to win, like bullshit game.
And that may be a
And
little bit true.
That's only
Elements
like
of it.
35% true. I mean, honestly, you can get very far very quickly in that game without spending a dime.
It's true.
It does a really good job of leveling you up and giving you the tokens or the hourglasses to open up packs because the whole game relies on you opening packs.
Yes.
So they want you to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were in Japan, I think I had a record low of 0 packs. I was literally waiting daily for my packs to come in. My weekly packs. I was at rock bottom, and I did a couple missions. I listened to the advice of my wealthy friend Andrew, who had over 100 packs.
Okay, well, it doesn't make me wealthy. I did not, for the record, I did not buy any.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
buy any hourglass.
His
Very
parents,
wealthy.
his parents gave him that.
Gave him a
just a
small
pack.
just a
loan.
small.
No, he's not a nepo Pokemon card player. But
Nepokemon.
it was like I think
I was trying to work that.
I think
in.
it was like I was like I don't understand how people keep these packs, and you were telling me like, oh, do this like one mission and like snowballs, and I got like fucking 150 packs in a couple of days.
Nipple
And
baby.
you could
Nipple
too.
baby. Nipple baby.
Nepo baby's evolving. Nepo daddy.
It's so fun. We've been playing it a lot. We've been sending screenshots to each other. We know the metas.
Yes, the
We know
metas
the
are
bullshits.
vile.
What's the bullshit right now?
Okay, well, we each have individual bullshits.
Yeah.
But
What's your bullshit?
well, what are you going to talk about? You could take Mewtwo.
I was gonna take Mewtwo.
Okay. I have a water deck, and one of the cards that supports a water deck is Misty, and the Misty card is supposed to be you flip a coin, and
Until tails.
until fail, which is the tails, which for every head you get another energy. And I am on a 9-card losing streak.
Dude.
This fucking
Fickle.
bitch will not give me a fucking energy card, and I've just wasted a supporter card for nothing, for
nothing.
absolutely nothing, and then I
Waste
get
of a turn.
absolutely gangbanged by by every single other Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I
By
built
fucking
I
Moltres
built
using
this deck
Inferno Dance.
for her. This is
Yep.
for her.
Misty, she doesn't even appreciate what
She
you
doesn't.
did for her.
Fucking whatever. That's my gripe.
It's insane because it's like it's a thing of chance, and you'd think 50% of the time you'll get a heads.
Ari, I'd be happy with 50%.
one
I'm running
energy.
on 0%.
Yeah,
insane.
negative.
And even if I were to get on my next turn, if I were to get 1 heads right now, I'd be rocking a 10%.
Yep.
10% success rate.
It doesn't feel right because then Andrew was saying that he's like, dude, there's no way. Like even the enemy players are starting to get tails, and on me, I'm fighting a deck. Someone just pops off with a Misty card, gets 5 heads in a row, and that's 5 energies attached. That's 5 turns that they just skipped and was like, I have all the energy I need now to destroy
EX
you.
Articuno that's loaded the ass up, dude.
There's an element in the card game of like that randomness that is both like really effective and just mentally,
So unfair.
I will show unfettered rage.
Yeah, the thing I'm dealing with, and we all dealt with this in Japan, is the Mewtwo meta, which is using a Mewtwo EX, which is like a buffed version of Mewtwo as your main attacker. And you'd think, oh, you probably need a lot of like support and energy to make this Mewtwo work. You do, but there's this fucking bullshit Pokemon. Which one is it?
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir, which has a passive ability that you can put on the back end that keeps supplying Mewtwo with energy.
Every turn he gets
Every
2
turn.
energies. So it
And
doesn't matter. He
they
can do
don't
his
even need
ultimate
to-
attack.
They don't even
every
need to
turn.
give the Gardevoir any sort of support.
Nope.
They just shield it, and the Mewtwo is just constantly funneled, able to get 150 fucking points off every turn. It's fucking bullshit, and they could do it right at the beginning.
Yeah, so most people's
Every
decks
time.
it'll be like anytime you see a psychic deck, you're like, oh great, here comes fucking 2 EX Mewtwo's and a fucking Ralts right
you
away,
just
and it's
leave
like,
at
well,
that point. It's
great.
like, why would I
Here
do
comes,
that? Yeah.
here comes the boom.
Unless you have a Kingler. I have a Kingler deck. You can
Kingler
stack your
is-
Kingler deck.
Stack your
is
Kinglers.
sexy.
Starmies
That's
are
what I
great.
do.
Starmies
Starmies are good, but I'm telling you, they're no
Go
Kingler.
against them.
Yeah.
You don't like that Starmie.
A good starter is Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan is a great thing to
1
start out
energy,
on.
80 HP, 30 damage per hit. Solid.
It's good. It's a solid
Solid
start to
bad.
the game.
It's not terrible. Okay.
You know?
You know what I saw too? Someone did someone got Persian off on me the other day, and Persian, those Shadow Claw. So if you land a hit, it's like, I think it's like 60 or 90 damage, but then, or it has 90 HP, so it does probably like 60 damage, but then you flip coins, and if it's heads, you discard one of the cards in their hand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pick to pick, or is it a random select?
I think it's a random select.
Damn, that's crazy.
But it's still cool.
Because you do that every turn, you could just start.
Yeah, and it's an interesting combo because Meowth is every time you attack, you draw a card.
yes. Oh, I like that.
Persian is every time you attack, they discard a card from their hand. So I'm like, dude,
you know what?
it's a good one to start with.
I got hit with a Muck Arbok.
Dude,
Have you
brutal.
Have you dealt with
the
that?
poison
Yes.
deck is gnarly,
So-
and it's very fair, I think.
Or no, it's not. It's Wheezing.
It's Wheezing Arbok, dude.
Yeah.
Amit fought me with a Wheezing Arbok deck, and
Yeah.
it's
So
clutch.
wheezing will do poison damage, which if you play Pokemon, you know what that is. It's like every turn you lose 10 on top of whatever you're doing. There's no way to cure it unless you have an antidote card, which most people don't. Like,
Why
why
would
would
you
you?
gonna waste a fucking
item
item
slot?
space?
I don't think there's an antidote card in the
really?
game right now
Oh my
either.
God,
Yeah,
that's fucked.
it's not even in the
So
game.
you're just
I think
continually-
if you
Yeah.
evolve them, it heals them.
That's insane.
That's
insane.
one way.
So you are just keep getting chunked for 10, and then they switch to Arbok, which doesn't allow you to
Run.
take your Pokemon away. It
So it just
locks you in
kills.
place, so you just keep getting chipped.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones where it's like if you have if you're poisoned, I also get to do more damage on you.
Yeah.
which
Yes,
is
Muck
nuts.
is that way.
Like
It's
Grimer poisons you. Then if you evolve it
Yes.
to Muck, Muck has an attack that does like 60 extra damage if they're poisoned, and you're like, you're done, you're dead. Forget
dead.
about it. Venoshock, you're
You and
done.
your friends are dead.
You and your friends.
Hey, don't show it.
Oh, what are you showing me? The other deck that I fought the other night that I thought was really clever, and I get it. It's a good move. Drowsy and Wigglytuff. It's a
the
sleep deck.
The sleep deck. Fucking
So
annoying.
if
dude.
you do, if Hypno gets off, it's a mess.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
But also,
but also
when
his
Hypno
attacks
uses
are
it,
bad.
yeah. But also the ability is great. So Hypno has an ability where every turn, no matter what, you can put one of your enemy's Pokemon to sleep. You can try for it. So to put them to sleep, it's flip a coin. If it's heads, they're asleep.
Right.
Then at the start of your turn, you get a check. So if your Pokemon is, you flip a coin. If it's heads, they wake up. If it's tails, they stay asleep and they can't
Yeah,
do
but
anything.
what is the benefit of waking up when it's their turn? So on the check, like
No, the check is only on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they can put you to sleep. Wigglytuff is attacks, and every time it
Oh,
attacks,
it looks like it got Ari over
Oh,
there.
man.
Ari got hit by the
I
sleep.
There you
flipped
go.
the
Whoa,
tails.
that's crazy.
The tails, your
I think
sleep buddy.
Drowsy came on me. Whatever Colton was saying.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Hypno got off on
he
you.
got off.
Drowsy.
Drowsy with
gonna
back
drowse.
shots.
I'm gonna drowse.
I'm gonna Hypno.
So yeah, it was a Hypno Wigglytuff, and it was just basically every turn I had to go through like 3 sleep checks because it was just like they would be like,
If they stack like.
because if there's 2 Hypnos and a Wigglytuff out there, that's 2 times it can try to put you to sleep. If that doesn't work, Wigglytuff attacks, which also puts you to sleep.
And then you just
So-
skip your turn. You can't leave. You can't
Yeah.
concede. You can't do anything if they're asleep.
You can't concede.
I think you.
I think.
can-
Or you. I'm
probably
sorry.
can
You
see.
can't retreat.
Yeah, you can't retreat them.
Fucking
Though.
insane.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Your phone won't turn
You
off.
can't concede. You can't give up. Anyway, so that was a fun creative deck. But guys, we are living for the Pokemon TCG.
It's really
game,
good.
So
It's really good.
fun.
Give it a
Very
shot
fun.
if you like Pokemon
Yeah,
stuff.
if you like deck builders too, I think is like
It's very
anyone
sim-
that's a
it's
deck
very
builder,
approachable.
It's very approachable. They lower the count of the card game, so it's a 20 decks, or the decks are 20 cards. And
Yep.
yeah, you're I
3
think
points to win.
3
Yeah.
points to win. You have infinite energy.
If you like it, and if you're somebody that was like I feel intimidated by the card game, this is a great entry level.
Very
And
approachable.
if you love Persians, I also think that this is a great game as well.
Persians are great.
So Persians are great.
It's a very muscular cat.
Yeah,
He's shredded.
Dude, they made that cat look super shredded.
Sexy cat. Dude.
big sexy cat.
Anyway,
All right.
good talk.
Good talk.
Good
Do
talk.
we got some? Is it that time of the week again?
I think it's that. That's that time of the week.
Gaucho.
Question of the week. Should we? I don't think we're not used to doing.
I think no, that was
We didn't
good.
do any sort of countdown or anything.
I just wanted to get it going, you know.
Yeah,
Gaucho.
Coucho wanted to get it going.
Gaucho. We haven't asked Gaucho a question in a
I know
while.
we
Probably
haven't.
don't want.
Just
Couch
gonna-
doesn't need it, honestly.
Gaucho, what did you do while we were in Japan?
I held the line on the house.
That sounds
does
like
that
he
mean?
like violent, like
Yeah.
he had guns and.
Probably
Coucho, can you elaborate what hold the line on the house is?
enemies of the state couch kids.
Gaucho, who did you vote for?
Uh-oh. Question of the week.
Oh, but
No,
he said Christian
dude,
of the
Coucho,
week.
That's
Sorry.
it was so weird because like one day I had my ballot and Coucho was just like
Hey, are you gonna fill that out?
and I was
I'm actually a center. You can give it to me in my mouth.
give it to me and I'll
count
take it.
it.
And I was like Coucho, well, you know, like you're not really supposed to ask about my ballot. You know, it's my vote. Like I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. You know, get it out of your head.
Right.
Kept asking me, kept pestering me. Then one day I got back from work, ballot was gone.
That's
So
weird.
super weird, and I didn't know what to do. It's like
Yeah.
day of the election.
And you
I'm
gotta
like,
do
And Caucho didn't see where it went?
He was telling me he was holding the line.
and Caucho said he was holding the line, and so I'm like, well, no one could have taken it. Where did it?
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, and it made it really. I had to go to the booth.
How did
and-
he feel on the results? Like, what was his reaction?
dude, Couch. I mean, I could have swore I was like, I'm just gonna unplug him. He doesn't need to experience this.
Yeah.
Coucho fucking had his own backup battery
he
for the election.
He turned
day.
himself back
He
on.
turned himself back on, and I was like, fine, dude, you can watch it. Whatever.
Yeah.
And guys, I hate to say it, but he seemed elated. I don't want to put words in his mouth. I don't know what. There's no way, right? Like he's a couch.
You programmed him, so I assumed it would.
Well, let's
It's
not
just feeding
let's
lion
not put this back on me.
Anyway.
That would be no way.
Question
of the week.
All right, so we
Don't cut that. Never cut that. What do we got, dude?
we got a ton of questions. We're going to do some rapid fire questions.
Rapid
We want to
fire.
get through them all.
Now you scream, dude.
So the Yahoo!
No,
That's a cowboy. That's a cowboy scream. So the first question is going to be from Scout, a patron.
Patron.
We also answered one of Scout's other questions in
in our chip clips.
in our chip
last
list, which
episode.
is a great
Awesome
question.
question.
But the first one is, what piece of media inspired you most as a kid, and does it still
Easy,
inspire
Scout.
you today?
Doesn't?
Does it
Does it?
still
okay.
inspire
That's
you?
a good question. too.
That's
Do you look back on it and cringe, or do you appreciate it for what it's done for you?
I could go right now.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Ari.
go. All right,
Calvin
go.
and Hobbes, man.
Oh
Boom.
Calvin and
wow!
Hobbes came first to my head. That is a very
Holds up.
influential.
Yeah.
I know you two both love it as well.
Yeah.
It's just like slice of life, like perfect Americana slice of life being a kid, and it's very ageless. Like you can
Yeah.
you can read it now and it still
Appreciate
holds
it at
up.
all ages for sure.
It doesn't age itself too much. It's very sweet. I love it.
It's just like Dilbert, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of Zits.
I like Zits.
Zits,
I actually did
Baby
enjoy
Blues,
Zits.
yeah.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed Dexter's Lab. I always go back to Dexter's
Damn,
Lab.
that's a good
I
one.
think
I
that
was just thinking about that.
it's so good.
charming.
Every episode, I think, especially in the later seasons, Gendy, like he breaks the form of it and he plays with it, and every episode
Yeah.
is so creative. Oh fuck, man! I love it. I love that show so much.
I love the episode where they go to the future Mandark rules.
Yes.
And like there's all the weird versions of Dexter and one's like ripped and one's an old man.
Uh-huh.
So
I
funny.
love that special. It's such a good
show.
Yeah.
But I look back on that very fondly.
Yeah. Dude, classic Cartoon Network, man. Some bangers in
Yeah.
there. I mean, it's easy for me. I put all my inspirations around me, so it's a lot of like Pokemon, a lot of Zelda, a lot of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's subtle. You can't really notice it
Master.
in the lounge. So.
Yeah, you don't really notice it when you're looking in the lounge.
pretty.
Is there one that sticks out to you?
I mean, I truly, I think it'd be wrong of me to not say Pokemon. And as much as I know everyone knows me as like a Kingdom Hearts head, which I am, and that obviously is a massive inspiration on me as well. But Pokemon was the first thing, I think I've told it before, where like my the daycare lady, because I had afternoon school for kindergarten, so the daycare lady would see us. We were obsessed with the cards at the time and the games, and she would take our cards, but rather than like as a punishment, she would draw them on a piece of paper, then Xerox the drawing so that we could have coloring sheets to like color art of the cards in. And
Clever teacher.
yeah, she's very clever, and that made me as a kid realize like, oh my god, I can copy the drawings and learn how to draw them. And so like at kindergarten, I was drawing, like I would take the cards and I would draw the Pokemon, and I would just take massive stacks of computer paper and just like grab
memory.
one, draw a scene, put it over there, grab another one, draw like, the next thing, like Bulbasaur using Vine Whip on an Onyx, and then like take the next one and then be like, the next drawing will be Onyx like dead. And then like,
Split in half.
yeah. And then so I was doing that at a really young age.
Core memory, dude.
Yeah. So
That's so
think,
cool.
I think you're one of the few people too that is like that I know that is very into like Mickey Mouse in the sense of like collecting Mickey Mouse stuff. Cause I think everyone likes Mickey Mouse, but it's like, you definitely have the most memorabilia, and it's like, you have the books.
yes.
You have the one books. What's the French Mickey Mouse one?
Yeah, so the French guy, I don't think I have him here, but it's
No French guy
Glenat
here.
He's just-
for sure.
Yes.
Like Glenat's one of them.
There's one specifically that's
So
fantastic.
instead of he goes. Sorry, Clem.
Yeah, there's the
It's,
guy.
it's Tebow.
Tebow, yeah. Okay.
The Tebow one, Tebow one is my favorite.
Yeah,
it's
that's a
so.
cool
Have you seen
Mickey.
this, Andrew?
No, I have not.
Look at these drawings.
These drawings are
Look at these
so
fucking
charming.
drawings, man.
Clem, we'll throw up some of these
Photos of Tebow drawings. Mickey
Tebow
Mouse. I
drawings.
also really like the Floyd
Ooh.
Gottfriedson ones.
Wow.
If you guys ever get a chance to look at the original like Floyd
Holy
Gottfriedson Mickey
shamoly, dude.
comics,
These
Aren't
are
those charming, dude?
so cute.
Right? There's like a weird Western,
But it's like-
French comic-y version of
Yeah.
it.
Like
It's
the colors feel very like French inspired, but like
Yeah.
they're
details,
oh
how
my
cartoony
I,
it is.
I always tell people I feel like artistically I'm at like I'm always in conflict with like classic like that 1930s level like cartooning and comic books,
Yeah.
and then also like anime and you know like
awesome. That's a great
Pokemon
place
and
to be.
stuff, and so I can
It's a great
switch
place to
back
be.
and forth in between
Great place to be.
appreciating both. But
I love
Dang,
seeing all the
dude.
Mickey Mouse books you
these are
have.
so
Yeah,
cool.
they're great.
I might have to check these out.
The T-Bone one's sick.
Yeah.
T-Bone
There was
is
a
really
day,
cool.
I think it was a few years ago when this got released and everybody on our crew was buying it.
Yeah,
And I kind of like, I almost did, and I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not really that big of a Mickey Mouse guy, and I regret it because I don't think you can get this as easily anymore. Oh fuck, this is so.
yeah. There's one. This Mickey one.
You can't get
is
the
pretty
hardcover.
rare.
I think that's what it is.
Oh.
This is the.
That's one
Floyd-
my eyes get drawn to every time I come in here. That
Yeah, me too.
giant one.
This big one. I have this massive one called Mickey Mouse in Color, Floyd Gottfriedson and Carl Barks, and I think it's
Jesus, big book.
it's fucking signed, dude. It's 1 in
By-
3,000.
By Mickey himself.
It's 978 and 3,000, and
Holy
it's signed
shit.
by the artist. And what's crazy is that both, I think at least Floyd Gottfriedson, he's no longer around. So I don't even know how I got my hands on this one.
Holy shit.
But
Well, it's
yeah,
like the mechanic. Oh wow, that's
it's
cool.
like the history of
Big
the
history.
comics.
Plus, make
of
sure you take
Mickey.
pictures of these too.
Yeah, all
I'll
right,
send
we'll
them
put
up.
these up. Clem, remind me to take pictures, and I'll show it off. But yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
I
I like
like my
seeing.
Mickey. I like my Oswald.
I like seeing the Mickey in Colton's art.
I do
You can
too.
see it. It's
Yep.
it's very charming. Cool stuff, dude.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scout.
Yeah, thank you, Scout. So our next round, so another one of our patrons, one of our very first patrons,
Yeah.
Adri Atmosphere. They sent a rapid fire, just a bunch of questions. So we're gonna rattle them off.
Okay, so we're
Let's
going
go.
quick.
We're gonna go.
Thanks, AJ.
We're gonna go quick.
Go, wait, no wordy explanations.
No
You-
wordy.
it'll-
I
we
probably
love your
won't. I probably
engagement.
won't get
Thank you.
through all of them. I'm just gonna pick some of my favorites.
Okay.
This one immediately. What's a superpower you don't want? You do not want.
Invisibility.
Why not?
Feels like it would affect your psyche.
mental.
Oh, that's
you'd
true.
be alone.
Actually, that's true. Invisibility is not a bad one because it's usually like
It'd make
invisible
you
or
a creep.
fly.
Yeah, yeah.
It would. I think
I
it would
think whatever
inherently
you
make you
do
a creep.
Inherently make you
Yeah.
a creep.
Okay,
You're
that's it.
No one
sneaking-
would trust
You're
you.
sneaking around. They would never know if you're around. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to lose a limb, which one would you lose and why? Oh, I'm so sorry. Say that again.
Because I didn't have one. I wasn't. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, you know what? One that would be really difficult, I think, would be hearing people's thoughts.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's a
like
great
it's
one.
like could never
you
get the
don't wanna
earworms
know
out.
that.
It's like maybe you don't want to know, you know?
Hmm.
Because I think that would also wreck your psyche.
Yeah, I saw a thing that was like, if you could read a book of everything everyone ever said about you, like behind your back,
Oh,
good or bad,
No way.
like, would you read it?
I wouldn't.
I
That's
would.
a tough one because
I would.
I think I would.
100% I would read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I would too, and I think it would destroy me. But at the same time,
How would you
ultimately, it
not
would
be able
destroy
to?
me. But then
Yeah.
I think that there's an interesting perspective of it where, like, maybe there are things that people have said about you where you're like, oh, I wish I knew that because I would correct myself if I, like, if I knew that, I would be a better person for it. But the fact that it wasn't said to me,
takes a strong person to see it
but
that
exactly,
way.
like, I still think I would die from reading all of it anyway. So it
Hey, do
just
you have a quick one?
spontaneously.
No, I think
combust.
invisibility, or
Okay.
yeah, I think that's a good one.
thoughts
I also
is
think
really good.
the thoughts in your head is a phenomenal one
that's
because
a-
like reading people's minds.
Too powerful.
Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, so the next one is if you had to lose a limb, which one would you lose and why?
Left arm, I guess.
I don't know. In terms of limbs, I kind of like both my hands, dude.
I was gonna say maybe chop off
yeah.
my leg.
I kind of might lose a leg because,
But then you just lose mobility. That sounds. brutal.
but I think if you had your other leg, you could maybe get
Do the robot leg.
the one that has like the bounce to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
What?
I gotta pause. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, next question. Go.
Okay. Sorry, there's a bunch. Oh, I like this one. If you could have liquid come out of your fingers, what would it be?
What liquid?
Liquid. If
I
you
thought
could,
I thought chocolate sauce
chocolate sauce
immediately.
Not very practical.
No.
Very practical.
See, I went lactose free milk. That's what I want.
You know what?
That's good, actually.
Fucking gasoline, dude.
So you can fill your.
Do you know
car?
how long it would take for your finger to fill up a tank
Save
of
a lot
gas?
of money though.
You would. I guess you know what? While you're working, you use your left finger
We're not just.
in like a thing.
None of us just said like water on like a survival level.
Yeah, maybe that's a good.
Gasoline.
I was also thinking gasoline is flammable. You know, you could
You
anytime
can
you need
kill
fire,
people.
See, at first
fire fuel.
I'm sticking with.
I'm surviving.
I'm sticking with either chocolate sauce or
I feel like
chocolate milk, maybe.
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk's a good one.
Chocolate milk is a good one.
I was thinking-
Yeah, because if you combine our fingers, you do get. If
Yeah.
both of our fingers are in a
When we
glass.
touch- yeah.
You're like,
And then
whoa.
Colton comes in and lights it on fire.
Boom.
Okay, good
glaze
one.
the top.
I like that.
Oh, I like. Yeah, Ari. Also, the liquid coming out of your finger is gonna take a long time. Like, do you have to squeeze your finger to
I
Hmm.
really have to strain it.
Huh. Interesting. Death row. Last meal.
A burger of some sort.
Yeah, you like a
You've
burger.
absolutely murdered a small family in the Los Angeles area.
Still giving me a meal?
Yep.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving me a meal, but I will probably my dad's tacos. I like my dad's tacos.
That's nice. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I'd say a burger
Rattled.
with some fries
up
and
some
root beer.
tacos,
What about you?
man.
Probably a
Fettuccine Alfredo.
a shrimp fettuccine
Alfredo.
alfredo. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna die, I don't have to worry about the diarrhea. So maybe a thick fettuccine alfredo. That
They'll have to
that
worry
sounds-
about it.
That's
That
it.
sounds delicious.
That's their problem.
That's their problem. I don't have to worry about
I say
that.
clean up on aisle me.
Sprays out.
I would lock myself up to just about the shit, and then
Yeah.
they hit the button. And
Give me the rope, and I'll drop with that. Like,
it just shoots down. Okay.
Okay. On the same topic, food, not shit. If you were a food, what would you be? I'd be a strawberry. I like strawberries. I
are
like
great.
strawberries a lot.
Damn, that's a damn good
I
answer.
do like that a lot.
Do you pick one that's like of your personality? I don't know why I feel like a strawberry.
it's
but
like, what do you
strawberry
identify
feels
as?
good. I know.
I think the first thing that came to my head was a broccoli.
I thought I was thinking a sweet potato.
Ooh, I like that.
Interesting that you chose
Broccoli.
a vegetable and not.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Polar opposite.
I think broccolis are just a fun shape, you know?
Yeah.
They got that stick bottom, but then they got this crazy hair
a
up
kooky
top,
guy
you know?
up
Like,
top.
I
That's
want,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
broccoli. You know what I'm saying?
Broccoli, you know?
All right, what do you want to be?
It's a sweet potato.
A sweet potato.
He's
I
a
want.
sweet
I
potato.
feel like it'd be nice being cold underground in the dirt.
Ooh, I like
kind
that.
of
You're
like-
going for the comfort
just like,
angle. Yeah, you're
Just think about
nuzzled.
it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're forever in the cold blanket.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, I do like that. That's cool. Okay, if you could travel anywhere at any point in time as a tourist, where would you go and why?
Japan last week.
Dude,
Man,
it's not
Just
wrong, dude.
continue
are
the
you
trip.
are you doing okay?
I don't really know. I don't really know much about
It's
like
okay.
the golden
I have.
times.
Sorry.
So I don't. Yep.
It's the question is you can travel anywhere, anytime in history,
Anytime in history.
or is it I can travel there at any time right now, like anytime.
I'm
I
reading
want.
that as you can be a tourist if you want to go back to the 20s, the 50s, whatever,
Yes.
Interesting.
anywhere in the
Okay,
world.
okay.
Yes.
I have two answers. I don't know why. I love the World's Fair. Like the
Oh, that's
history
a-
of it.
Yeah.
The New York
idea.
World's Fair in the
Yeah.
60s is dope.
Whoa.
They still have like parts of it, but because that hit the sweet
20s.
spot of like retro future. Like
Yes.
I love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd also like to go back to like cowboy times. I think that'd be sick.
There's a
And,
little
and the
piece
thing
of
is,
me.
you're a tourist, so you're not
I'm a
staying
tourist.
a long time.
That's right.
That is cool.
Tourist.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
tourist.
I'm just moving through these parts. Step aside.
trying to think of what a cowboy tourist would be like. Like, what would they do? Like,
Fucking Westworld, dude.
Oh, that
They
is cool.
just-
I like cowboy.
yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, it's scary.
I'd like to own
Cowboys
a
are-
little bar as a
saloon owner, dude.
Where
a tourist.
as a tourist. Yeah.
as a tourist, you just own a
a
bar.
I would, as a tourist, I would go in.
Shoot
and
up
I
a
would-
saloon to own it.
I would bury
a
some
day.
money, and then it
Oh.
would still be. I don't know how that makes me more money, but
Inflation.
I would go
No,
to.
you-
I would go to like the stock market, the stock exchange in the like 80s, and put all my money into like Apple and stuff.
Yeah, that's a great one.
So I'm thinking of the future.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Wow, dude. How are you gonna pull it out?
I'll bring cash.
Shouldn't you go to the future and then come back to know what stocks are
Can
gonna?
we do the future?
Sure. This is anytime.
Anytime, baby.
Future's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
I feel like you
future's-
could go.
that's
You
scary.
You might go 20 years from now and everyone's dead.
It's gone.
Oh, what a bummer! I'm not gonna make any money.
This question reminds me of, was it the question where we were in Little
Yes.
Tokyo where the stranger was like butted into the thing, but we were saying, have we already passed the golden age, or are we living in it?
Yes.
Like in terms of history. And I think my answer was, I believe it was the 90s were like the
90s
late 90s were the golden age and
of like prosperity,
of prosperity
It
and
was
like
just like general peace.
general
and, like,
peace and income, like the way income inequality was, and like how you could have a family and all this stuff. Anyway, there's a fascinating book on it that I read.
the .com boom.
The .com boom
Of course, the .com
started
Really fun.
happening. Internet came around.
Just like 80s and 90s sound kind of fun in the U.S.
But I don't know anywhere in the world at any time. I don't know.
Go see the Beatles live. That'd be cool.
It might be fun to see how gross the medieval times were.
Oh,
Like a
Just
Renaissance fair.
pure
Oh, real life
disgusting.
Renaissance
Real
fair.
Ren fair.
Yeah, just the
But I'm
pure
not staying.
disgusting.
I'm not sticking
That's
around. I'm
true.
going to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
real life Ren fair and being like, oh my God, it smells like absolute shit here. I
poopy
think I caught
everywhere.
the plague.
Yeah.
Like,
You might.
this
die.
is heinous. Yeah. Like
so funny.
sightseeing, just the worst atrocities of man, maybe. But who knows?
Oh, I want to go to I don't want to go to the Library of Alexandria before it got
Wow.
Yo,
Something like
great
that.
answer,
Something
dude.
like that.
That's a great
The
answer.
Colossus of what was that one? You know what I'm talking
Class
about?
of Rhodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick out a nice library book from the.
Damn, dude. And then
You got holes in here.
I go back in time and I like drop a match and it lights it on fire. And I'm like, oh no!
this question wasn't me. This question's reminding me of Magic Treehouse.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, next one.
Next one. Okay, I think that was pretty much. I mean, some of these are more involved. Let's see. Oh, actually, no. This one might be one of my favorites. What is the biggest animal you could fight and win?
Love this.
Emperor Penguin.
It's not, okay, I guess technically, yeah, that's a big. I think
It's a big bird.
this is a dumb question. How big do they get? Up to your shoulders?
I think they go taller than you, right?
No.
Emperor Penguins?
I
You
don't
think they're 6
so.
feet tall?
I do not think there's
You
a
think
six-
somewhere in the world?
I don't think there's a 6 foot tall
Hold
penguin.
on,
I don't
bro.
think there's a
Hold
6
on.
foot.
I would
tall
say the
penguin.
highest they get maybe 4 feet
That's
is
what
what
I
I'm
was
thinking,
thinking.
dude.
Emperor. I mean, I'll kill that thing too.
I think you probably could.
I guess
You know what?
height wise.
4.3 feet. So
4.3.
the height of a small child. I can beat up.
Ari's feeling
And
confident.
it can't fly away.
He has
and
no fists or claws.
Really
Thing is,
can't
if
attack
I
you
was
whatsoever.
in its territory, it might win.
No.
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 I
What,
you
what are
would
your guys' answers?
You would kill you'd kill that thing.
Ari
Not if
slips
it-
and cracks his head open
I
on
think
the
if
ice.
it wanted to kill me, it'd put up a good fight.
It leads Ari to like a fucking shifty piece of ice.
It
breaks
outsmarts
off.
me.
Yeah, and you're like, huh, and you're like on like a floating piece of ice, and
I
then the
think
killer
what he would
whales
do,
come.
yeah, he would lead me to the edge, and I'd
Yeah.
be like, "It's the fucking end."
It's the end of the line.
Whale would eat me.
Maybe an ostrich.
Those guys.
I think you would. I think you would lose to an ostrich.
You do?
I think you would
They're
lose to
big,
an
man.
ostrich.
I
I
think
think you'd be
they'd stomp you.
surprised.
I have a knife.
Well,
Now
that
what?
wasn't in the.
I don't think that was.
It was bare hands. I don't think
changed
that was
my
part of
mind.
it.
Gun.
Yeah, knife is a little different.
Okay, I think that I could beat it. I think I
Okay.
could beat it. I think it's
You go for-
fast.
you go for the neck?
I think it's fast. It's got one huge weak spot, and I can grab it from anywhere.
That's true.
All right, good point.
That's what I think.
I
I,
like
think
that.
it's tall. It's very fast. Maybe pretty sharp. And
Tough legs,
Pecky.
dude. Pecky. It spits. I think.
You scared about the
not
feet.
acid. I'll be fine. I think I could do it. I think I could take on an ostrich.
What do you think, Colton?
I'm trying to get to like a. I'm thinking a mammal.
Yeah.
A
Trying to think
human.
like mammal.
Kangaroo?
I initially thought kangaroo, but
They fight dirty.
Those shits, they're
They
jacked.
got little
They're
like
jacked,
spikes,
dude. You seen that his chest, dude?
How about even the kick?
I
Alone?
think a donkey's pretty tough, dude. I think they're pretty badass. I'm struggling. Yeah, see, I want hoofless, but I'm trying to balance the claw action. You
It's
know,
got to be tall and big.
sloth.
Sloth?
I mean, I think I could.
I think you could.
I think I could do
Anteater?
some. I think I could definitely kill an anteater.
I think you would.
I don't think I'd want to.
Anteater's the size of like a dog.
I think an anteater is a very peaceful creature. That
think so, too.
Would want
I'm saying.
nothing to do with me attacking it.
Capybara.
Capybara, I could probably kill that. Unfortunately,
There's no happy ending here.
no.
I'm gonna go.
Anaconda.
No. I'm gonna go with like.
Crazy.
What do you think about? Give me the perspective on maybe like a. I don't want to say like a ram, like a mountain goat, because I think I
Like a
would.
goat.
I don't think I could do.
Like a big, like.
But I'm thinking
mountain-
like a big goat. I could maybe some kind of. It's a kind of big goat. If I got it,
I'd say the horns matter.
the horns matter though. But so like a ram, I'm like, okay, if that, I don't know. I
Could
don't
you
know
take
how
down
well-
a cow?
No, a cow,
think they're
dude.
tough.
Cows are like fucking heavy as hell.
Just like punch it in the
No,
I think you're gonna break your arm. Before
yeah,
you do any damage
really?
to it.
Dude, cows are big, dude.
Are you fighting it in their element? Or are you like in a room with them?
I'm
Like a
thinking
boxing match.
Open, I'm thinking open field.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think you could take on a ram.
Like a Pokemon gym.
I think you could do it.
It's a Pokemon, man, a ram. Maybe I'm being.
How are you going to beat a ram?
I know. I'm trying to. I'm like.
I think you can't let it knock you down. But
if
you,
I knock down, I'm done, dude. It starts.
yeah, but it's. I think you could do it if you go.
Because
for the
its
eyes.
horns are curved, right? I don't think
Yeah.
there's a spike that can
It
gore
could.
me.
I thought it
It
like
could.
curves back in. It like
Maybe it does
swivels
come out
back
like
around.
that.
It's unpredictable.
Guys, just do. Imagine the actual fight. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I think I got this ram. And it just
Runs through
immediately plows through my chest. I'm just like,
He gets gutted.
I just can't even.
Oh my God.
I think the ram kills me.
Okay,
Actually, I've conceded to the ram.
All right, those are our answers.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't have a full answer on that one. Maybe a large fish.
How about an eagle, bald eagle?
I think talons are it's violent.
But they're not
It's like coming
that
down on
big, and I think they are glass cannons.
I think eagle is a glass cannon. You bust up one of those wings, it's done.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you've got to
Game
get
over.
you got to get a
It's
hit
fast,
on
though.
it.
But if it gets close enough, I got one arm. I sacrifice one arm, right? It goes talons for the arm. Then it's
snap
latched
its
onto
neck.
me. It's gonna have a hard time getting off.
Yeah,
It's latched
true.
on. I go boom. Hey, fucking rainmaker. What do they call
you
the
right hook,
haymaker?
you're
haymaker?
You're gonna haymaker.
I'm gonna
I'm
haymaker the
hitting it
eagle
with my
out of the
hardest
sky.
rainmaker shaker.
Bald eagle, America's pride.
That should give you enough clue as to
All right,
how
those
well
are our
I'm gonna
answers.
fight an
I think.
animal.
Okay. All right, that about right. That's like some of the other ones are more involved. So
great,
Yeah,
great
I
question.
appreciate that, y'all.
Yes, thank
That
you.
was a good one. Man,
you.
good questions all around.
Is that who it was? Thank you, Adri.
Yeah, thank you, Adri Atmosphere. That was
Any more questions?
that was it. That was kind of the rattling off kind of the rest of the questions. But
All right.
Rattler,
I think
rattlesnake.
there's a snake in my boot.
My ass.
He's practicing for going to the cowboy times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fam. Well, you don't have to go to any other time because you're enjoying listening to Couch Kids right here, right now.
Yep.
And we're going to catch you
They're about to leave though.
next week.
Oh, shit.
You don't want to leave any times to
So just
any
sit
place.
wherever you're sitting right
Just
now.
stay there.
Just stay there for 1
Do
week.
not move.
not
Don't
move.
move, and we'll be right back. Okay? I
Yes.
feel like
Well,
a bad father that
it-
leaves
yeah.
like, I'm coming right back.
In the meantime, where can they find us?
In the meantime, if you're sitting there waiting for us for a week, why not check out our Instagram, which is at Couch Kids Podcast, or on TikTok, also at Couch Kids Podcast. And if you think of another question of the week, like the ones that you just heard from fans, you can email us at couchkidspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah,
And you can also support us on Patreon.
Patreon.
We have Patreon. Colton, tell us where that Patreon is and what is included in that amazing
They can find us on the Natreon, Patreon, Raytheon,
Raytheon.
couchkids.com.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we needed the money.
And what can they get on Patreon?
And at the $5 tier, you can get access to the uncut Kingdom Hearts.
Uncircumcised.
That was not the terminology I used. And you get a postcard in the mail, handwritten, and a sticker from us. So lots of fun stuff there. Also, you get access to the chip clips, which we're going to record right after this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Couch Kids after hours.
It's like at night.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time, folks.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Bye.